Hey guys, Miss Bercuglio here, and we're going to be doing the 4.01 unit rates assignment from week 1. So feel free to pause the video in between each question and kind of go along with me on it like we do in Zooms. Remember, I am using different numbers than what you will find in your actual quiz, but the processes will be exactly the same. So we're going to start with number 1. So number 1 says which unit rate is equivalent to, let's do 28 miles per gallon. And then it gives us 4 answer choices. First thing we're going to do is cut our options in half. It's all about having the proper setup. Per is going to be our key word for this quiz. You always want to identify where per is and what 2 words are on either side of it. Per is another kind of word for division. When we hear miles per gallon, that means our miles divided by our gallons. Okay? So right off the bat, I see that I can cancel out 2 of my answer choices that are not in this format. That leaves me with options A and B. These aren't the actual options. I'm sure yours will be different. Just for easiness, I'm doing A and B. 1 says, oops, sorry. 1 says 72 miles over 3 gallons. The other says 84 miles over 3 gallons. I'm going to go ahead and divide each to see which one gives me the correct answer. 72 divided by 3 is 24. And 84 divided by 3 is 28. So obviously, you can see here that option B would be the correct answer. And that's how you do number 1. Feel free to pause the video. Go ahead and do number 1 on your quiz. Okay, number 2. It says the Jones family walked 2/5 of an hour in, say, 5/8 of a mile. What is their rate in miles per hour? There's some other stuff in there too, but I'm just getting the gist. So first thing I see that we need to do is set up our proportion. Again, per. It really is that magic word. So I see it's miles per hour. So that tells me miles divided by hours. So looking for my miles. Oops, I wrote these backwards, whatever. So 5/8 of a mile. So 5/8 over 2/5. I'm sorry if I read those backwards, the original. I'm just going to go with what's written here. So when I divide fractions, we multiply by the reciprocal. Or, I know you guys love it, it's keep, change, flip. So I keep my 5/8, I change to multiplication, and I flip this guy. 5 times 5 is 25. 8 times 2 is 16. And I see that it does want me to turn it into a mixed number. Well, I know that 16 goes into 25 one time, and 25 minus 16 is 9. So it would be 1 and 9/16 would be my final answer. So I'm looking for one with this setup and this answer. Again, my numbers are completely different than yours, but the process is the exact same. Okay, let's go ahead and go to number 3. So number 3 gives us 2 different rates and asks us to select which one is the lowest. So which one is the lowest price per ounce? Again, I see that per there. We're definitely going to be using that. So option A gives me 30 ounces. This is just an abbreviation for ounces. So 30 ounces for $5.62. And option B is 12 ounces for $3.05. Again, per is so special. Price divided by ounces. Okay, so that tells me, I'm a little blurry. Okay, so that tells me I need to set it up. So option A is 5.62 divided by 30. Feel free to use a calculator for this. I have one from school. If you want to use the Google calculator or you have one of your own, absolutely. And I got 0.187, which I'm going to round to be 19 cents. And I'll repeat the process for option B, right at the bottom here. So it's going to be 3.05 over 12. And that gave me 0.254, which is 25 cents. So clearly here I can see option A was lower. Okay, option A was clearly lower. And then on to our last question, number 4. This one definitely has the most steps, and it had a little bit of a trick that a few people messed up on. So we're going to go ahead and go to that now. Okay, option 4. It says a hyena can run 1/3 of a mile in 12.2 seconds. What is its rate in miles per hour? Sorry, my phone keeps going out of focus. Okay, so first off, per, right? Gotta identify her. So miles per hour is what we're going for. But here, I see they gave it to us in seconds. So the first part, you need to actually set it up using seconds. So that's what we're going to do to get our setup correct. So miles is 1/3. And because we don't have hours, we're going to replace it with seconds. So 12.2. Okay. So that covers our first part. Now I'm left with 2 possible answer choices. to figure it out, I actually have to do the problem out. And no, we're not just dividing these. First, we got to convert from seconds to hours. So, I have 12.2 seconds. Remember, if you do not have a denominator, you make the denominator 1. And in 1 hour, well, if I have 60 seconds in 1 minute and 60 minutes in 1 hour, I'm going to have to multiply those together to figure out how many seconds are in 1 hour. So 60 times 60 gives me 3,600. Whenever we do conversions, we want the units that are the same to be opposite each other so that they cancel out. So now we're going to go through and multiply. So 12.2 divided by 3,600. Now I'm going to use my calculator. And I got 0.003389. Okay, so now I'm going to plug it back in. So 1/3 divided by 0.003389. Keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip. Okay. I should have left myself more room. I'm gonna scroll my phone down. Okay. So now I have 1 over 0.01016667. And that gave me 98 miles per hour. It says to round to the nearest, so it's 98 miles per hour. Okay. I warned you, it's a longer one. Okay. So that is it for our week 1 quiz. Make sure you get all your work done. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.